Welcome back to another episode of the Three Dudes and a Dad podcast. Today we're going to be diving into division predictions and award predictions. Next week we'll be doing power rankings before the season starts next Thursday. Uh, yeah, we're going to jump in. Do you have anything to start, or do you just want to jump straight in?
We can jump straight into that and talk about college after.
Okay, sounds good. We'll start in the AFC. AFC South.
Um,
Personally, I think this is a race for second place.
yeah, I'd agree. Second and third place.
Yeah, second and third is the toss up. I don't know, unless the Colts are just terrible. I think that could happen.
Oh, sorry, AFC South. My bad. We were talking about. My bad.
Well, either way, I think it
Yeah,
applies to either one.
Yeah, either one. Well, no, I disagree with the race to the top, but
You disagree? You think the Jags could be up there?
I think that they have a shot at it.
I think they have. I mean, they have a shot, but I do not think it's very likely
So
whatsoever.
I'm mentioning records. Nat's not going to, which is fine. You can, if you disagree with something, just let me know. So I did this two ways. I went just off the top of my head first, wrote down the records, and then I did like a simulation, picked every game in the season, and got records and playoff teams from that. So I kind of mentioned both. The one I did off the top of my head, I had the Jags at 10-7 and the Texans at 10-7.
Do you know if they were like
Um,
head to head matchup wise?
well, and then I did the simulation one. The Jags ended up at 12-5, and the Texans ended up at 11-6.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying that like the simulation. Obviously, you're kind of just picking favorites somewhat. I think the Texans are definitely the favorites to win the division, but I'm higher on the Jags than most are. I wouldn't be
Why?
surprised if they win. Um, I like their new coach, mastermind QB or mastermind with QBs and offenses in general. I've always been high on Trevor. I like their weapons.
What do you think they do at running back?
Split them up. I think ETN will still be the starter.
I think they should dangle ETN in trades.
I just, I mean,
He
I
has that
agree.
first round tag. He was a first round
I
player.
just don't know if his value that high. It was a rough season last year. But no, I like their Brian Thomas. I like him. Strange, I think, could work himself into the top 15 tight ends. He looked good last year without Ingram.
And then you got Hunter. I mean,
Yeah, we'll see what
you see
Hunter
where he
does.
splits up. Defense wise, I mean,
They weren't terrible last year. They just couldn't put together wins.
I'm defensively wise. You know, Trayvon Walker is one of the most under discussed first overall
And
picks.
he's pretty good too.
He's a
Definitely
pretty
not
good
like
edge rusher,
I don't know if he'd be worth a first overall pick again, but
especially with Aiden Hutchinson being drafted
right.
right after him.
But he is a
He's a
borderline
good,
elite edge rusher.
and no one talks about him. So if he can really break out this season,
So on ESPN they have ETN listed as a starter right now with Grigsby behind him.
who's our third string?
Running back,
Yeah,
Tutton, rookie,
what's the other guy?
LaQuint Allen.
I've seen good stuff about LeQuint.
So I mean, I think they'll just do running back by committee type of deal. But I mean, yeah, you got Brian Thomas, Travis Hunter, De'Ami Brown was decent last
He's a
year.
big play threat.
Yeah. And then on defense, like you said, you got Trayvon Walker and Josh Allen, both.
Alua Khan.
Their linebackers are good. Alucon and Lloyd. DBs lives a little bit.
They still have Jenkins, or no? He went to Seattle, right?
Yeah, Jenkins is gone. They got Tyson Campbell. He's decent.
Okay.
Young safety core. Yeah, young safeties. DBs are pretty good. But I think that's a solid team. And I don't, like you said, I mean, they're not going to be competing with much at the bottom of that conference, I don't think. I think the Titans will be pretty bad. Well, I can just say their record, what I predicted. Um,
I have him like 5-12 or something like that. Off the head.
yeah, I had them at 5-12, and then the simulation put them at 2-15.
Holy
So
cow!
going between that, we'll call it 4-13. I don't think they're going to be very good. The simulation also ended with the Colts at 2-15, which, like I said, I was just kind of picking favorites. Obviously, you're gonna have a couple upsets, and I mean, some teams will have games they're supposed to win that they lose. Um, I don't think the Colts are gonna have 2 wins, but
I also don't think they're gonna have 9 wins like I thought.
off the top, when I did the Colts, I had them at 5-12. So yeah,
I have Texans, Jags, Colts, Titans. I don't think I had said it yet, but the Colts.
I think
I
that's
am very disappointed with their QB choice. I feel like it was a win-win if you chose AR. And we talked about it last time, but the reason I say it's a win-win is because either you play him and he's great, like he breaks out, or you play him and you're like, okay, we know he's not the guy. And you can decline his fifth year
yeah,
and move on.
yeah, but I think that's what we think. But I think they've already came to the conclusion he's not the guy. Not saying that's the
But
right choice.
he has a
but
winning record as a QB. He has a winning record.
yeah, I think they just came to that conclusion.
You've given him 2
moving him.
seasons. If I'm him, I'd request a trade out, like we kind of discussed. Go to a team that you can play, be a backup for.
Yeah, but I mean, I think AR will play this year.
I hope he
if,
does.
I mean, if he doesn't play, that definitely shows me they don't believe him at all. I mean, Daniel Jones is on a 1-year deal. If he's bad, bench him, I guess, and put AR in. But like, I don't think it matters who's playing QB. They aren't winning very many games.
I disagree.
You think if AR plays, they're winning?
I'm not going to say if
6?
AR is better, but I think regardless of QB play, everyone but QB is very good.
No, I agree with that. I just think that whichever QB you pick is both pretty bad. Not.
I'd rather do the young guy.
Well, no, I agree with that. I mean, I agree with that, but
Because best case scenario is we already know what Daniel Jones is. He's not going to go in there and surprise everybody.
yeah. I don't know. I think no matter who they pick, both QBs are going to end up playing. We're going to end up playing at some point this season, so we'll see. But I was going through their schedule, and there's just not very many games that I think they're favored in.
Do you have their schedule up, or you just have the screenshot?
No, their schedule up.
Okay. I got it.
I know they play the Broncos early.
Week 2. I mean, I see 3 wins right here. 4. I see 4 wins right here before week 8.
Colts.
Titans, Raiders, Cardinals,
You
Colts.
think the Colts are
Titans.
like?
This is the Colts.
I know you think the Colts are better than the Raiders.
Yes.
I completely disagree.
I think that's a potential win.
I mean, sure, potential win, but like when we do power rankings, there's no way I'm having the Colts above the Raiders.
But then other than that, holy cow.
Yeah, I mean,
They might have 4 wins.
yeah, you play the Texans and the Jags twice, obviously. Then
You got the Chiefs division.
yeah, AFC West.
No, yeah, you do. And then you have like the Steelers, the Seahawks. Oh, you have the whole AFC West too, or NFC West.
Yeah,
Fuck.
which I like that division. So yeah, pretty tough schedule there. That's definitely why they ended up with the lower record in my simulation. But yeah, it'll be. I mean, like you said, not a bad roster, but hard to win many games
Without a QB.
Without a QB.
Let's go to the AFC West. Again, I don't like saying it. 'Cause I think the Broncos are going to be good. I think it's a race for second place.
No, I agree. So in both my simulation and my original picks, the Broncos ended up at 11-6, and the Chiefs ended up at 12-5. Based on what you said earlier, you're not going to agree with this, but I had the Raiders better than the Chargers.
I don't have the Chargers. I have the Chargers at 3. I don't like the Raiders, especially now. Obviously, I guess Jacoby Myers wants out.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, you didn't see that? Jacoby Myers requested a trade.
That sucks. I mean, he was pretty good. I mean, that's
1,000-yard receiver
yeah,
last year.
That sucks. I mean, obviously they don't have to trade him, but that's interesting. But no, I mean, I'm not the biggest Geno fan, but that's a pretty good offensive weapon group there with Bowers, Genty,
Back.
Myers. I'll take Trey Tucker over back. But decent defense.
You got Max Crosby. You got a defense.
Yeah. Max Crosby can win you a game or two by himself. I'll take a look at their depth chart and see what it looks like if Myers goes. I mean, it'd be
Tucker,
Beck, and Thornton.
Who?
Tyquan Thornton.
He's on the Chiefs.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, sorry, Dante Thornton, not Tyquan Thornton.
Okay.
Dante Thornton. But yeah, if they trade Myers at wide receiver, it's pretty bad. But if he's there, I don't. It's decent, nothing special. But and then you got
But
Genty.
you also have Michael Meyer behind Bowers.
Yeah,
So, I mean, you just throw him in a wide receiver slot.
yeah, I like this team. Not crazy good, but I mean at running back you got Genty, Raheem Mostert. I think that was a decent pickup. And then yeah, defensive wise,
Hendon Hooker waived.
shocker. Yeah, like you said, you got Max Crosby.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. Jeremy Chin. I didn't know he went there.
Yeah.
I wish they would have kept the safety, Merrick.
Oh, Trevon Morig.
Yeah, that's a pretty good player there.
I traded Morig for Chin in fantasy.
Oh, for real.
Yes.
And they traded teams. No.
No,
Where was Chin at before he got traded to the
Commanders? I think. Oh.
Panthers, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the
So,
Morig went
yeah.
to Panthers, right?
Yeah. So yeah, the defense isn't great, but I don't know. You got Pete Carroll back there now. I think they upgraded your head coach and your quarterback. I mean,
Yeah. Chargers. I mean,
I don't think they got better this offseason.
I think they got worse because of complacency.
Yeah, I mean,
What were their moves? They got rid of Bosa.
literally did not add much of anything.
They added
and not to mention they just
they lost Dobbins.
and one of the best tackles in the league.
Oh, Slater. Yeah.
I mean,
What did they do? Seriously.
nothing. Brought back Keenan Allen,
Oh gosh.
and I mean they brought in Najee Harris. They drafted. I mean,
Yeah, but Najee Harris can't see.
I like not. I mean, assuming Najee plays, that's a pretty good running back room there with Hampton and Najee. But I mean, adding Keenan Allen isn't going to move me. Lad McConkey, Quentin Johnson, Keenan Allen, no tight end.
Isn't it Disley and Conklin?
Yeah,
Just two blockers.
and yeah, losing. Mekhi Becton, I'm interested to see how he does out of the Eagles scheme. I think he'll be decent.
Or is he listed as a right guard?
Yeah,
Which Slater's a left tackle, right? Or is he right tackle?
right tackle.
Do they move Becton there
Right now it says no. Becton can't play tackle.
anymore?
It says Trey Pipkins is a starter now. And yeah, I mean, the defense is old. And I know Bosa hasn't done much recently, but I mean,
That's somebody.
the people that they replaced him with are not better. Deshaun Hand,
Who?
you ever heard of him? There we go. On there, yeah. I mean,
And coming off the playoff
the
performance
defense
last
is
year.
very good. I do like their linebackers, Henley and Perriman.
Yeah, they're good. And obviously they have Derwin.
Yeah, Derwin and Khalil Mack. But outside of that,
I know they question about what's his name, old Chargers corner, Junior. Still a free agent.
oh, the
Why is he still a free agent?
yeah, the guy that got hurt.
Yeah, why is he still a free agent?
No idea, but he's probably better than what they got here.
But I have Chiefs, and then, let's talk about the Broncos. I think they get a lot better. I mean, they signed,
Win wise, I don't know if they'll get a lot better. I mean,
but
they finished-
skill wise, they
No,
will be
I
a lot
agree.
better.
Um,
I mean, they have Ingram now. They signed Hufanga. Who else did you guys get?
Greenlaw,
Greenlaw.
Baron, 12th, 16th overall. No, that can't be right. Uh, yeah, we brought in Ingram. I like J.K. Dobbins' pickup. Him and Harvey in the backfield. I think, yeah, I had us at 11-6. I still do think the Chiefs win the division, which is fine. I mean,
Consistent mediocrity from the Chiefs, and they'll always get it done.
so yeah, there's that. I don't know. Is there really anything to say about the Chiefs?
Rasheed Rice. Let's talk about him a little bit.
Um,
I mean-
so I was just looking to see if they've any news on the Rashid Rice thing. I don't even know. The trial's soon.
Trials after week 4.
Week 4.
After week 4.
Oh, it's not. Okay. After week. Okay, so Rashid Rice will be there the first 4 games, apparently.
Yeah, because they're playing a bunch of good teams and they play bad teams.
I don't know how that works because Rashid Rice and Jordan Addison's already got their cases figured out the same day, and Jordan Addison's already suspended. I mean, it is what it is, but
Chiefs bias.
yeah, I guess. So yeah, it sounds like their rookie tackle Josh Simmons is pretty good, but I don't know. Kind of hard for me to believe in that till I believe them, but hard for me to believe it till I see it because they just cycle through tackles and can't develop them. But if Josh Simmons didn't get hurt last season at Ohio State, he was looking like a top 10, 15 pick, definitely. So I like that move.
I still don't understand why they traded Dooney.
That was just cap space.
For what?
I mean,
For 1 year?
yeah, that one kind of it was either him or they weren't. It was either they had to pick between Tooney and Smith.
Not from what I've seen.
Trey Smith,
They could have just they did
but
keep
no,
a tag on him.
yeah, on a tag, which he doesn't have to play on that. But I mean, preseason wasn't great for the Chiefs. Not that that matters, but interesting. I don't like their running back room, but I didn't last year either.
Where do they go after that? Yeah, this year.
I'm
Because they don't
assuming
have Pacheco anymore.
I'm assuming Kelsey will be gone after this year. I like Noah Gray. I hope they get him more involved. And I like Jared Wiley, rookie last year who got hurt. I think he was a 3rd-round pick for them, so they must believe in him. But as far as running back after this year, that's something they're definitely going to have to figure out. And, I mean, they're going to need another receiver, I'd assume, because Hollywood and Juju are both aging. But, I mean, for this year,
Hollywood's like 27.
I like him. Oh, he is.
He was drafted in 18.
Oh, yeah, 28. I don't know. I'm not a big Hollywood guy.
I'm not either anymore.
But no, defense is good. I mean, I think it'll be.
No, defense is not. They have some. McDuffie is a free agent after this year.
No, I was just meaning for this year. I'd assume. Well, I'd assume they're going to bring back McDuffie.
I don't know. We thought that about Snead too.
Yeah. I don't know. We can talk about that later. But I was just saying defense. I think it's going to be the same story as last year. Defense will be pretty good. Offense will do what it needs to do, and they'll win games.
Joe Mixon out for the first 4 weeks of the year. Probably play the Chiefs.
No, I don't think they play them this year, actually.
Are you sure about that?
Or no, we definitely do. Wait, no, they do, because it's AFC West versus AFC South.
Michael Gallup released for the Commanders.
Oh, boy.
We're getting to that news.
Heartbreaker. Yeah, not much to say about the Chiefs.
North or East?
We can do North real quick.
All right, I can dive into the Ravens after we talk about the other 3. Browns. I think it's a Colts team, but like worse, or they'd be a lot better if they had a QB.
Yeah, I'm at
Just not as good as
2
the
and
Colts would've
15
been.
and 3 and 14. I mean, there's just not much there. I'm interested to see what they do with the quarterbacks. I think all of them will probably play at some point.
I agree.
4 of them.
Shadur, Gabriel, Flacco.
Yeah.
I forgot they have Pickett.
Yeah, all 4 of them. I actually heard some guy was listening to something a few days ago, and he said he thinks there's a decent chance 4 of them start 4 games. That'd be a stretch, but I mean, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility.
What do they do tomorrow? Because you're not carrying 4 QBs to start the
I
year.
think they will.
If they do that, they are ignorant.
Stefanski was talking about it the other day, and I mean, I don't know what else you would do with. I mean,
I think you have to cut Pickett.
cut him.
You have to waive him and then hope he doesn't get
That's what
picked
I
up.
would do, but I think if they cut him, he'll get picked up.
By who?
I mean,
If he gets picked up, go pick up DTR again.
yeah, I think they keep 4 personally. I don't agree with it, but based on what they've said, it sounds like they want to keep 4. Or
Will.
I don't know if they want to, but have to, want, will, yeah, whatever. Yeah, Adam and 2 at 15. defensive. I mean, the defensive line is all right. Offensive line isn't great. There's not much to say there. It's hard to win games without a QB, and it's really hard to win games with four different QBs all starting games.
And not a superstar wide receiver that can cover
Yeah,
that
the
up.
wide receiver isn't. I mean, I like that they pick up Bond. I mean, that's a steal. Bond is going to be first, second round pick. You get him for a 3-year, $2 million contract and didn't waste a draft pick on him. That's a steal in my opinion. I know Judkins is still unsigned. I like the other rookie running back, Samson. But yeah, just not much there.
Bengals. I'm reading them in my order from reverse, by the way.
Okay.
So I have Browns, Bengals, Steelers, Ravens in reverse. So Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Browns.
I had
Bengals at 2.
Yeah, far above. I don't know. Let me see what
The defense for the Bengals is just such a turnoff for me.
I completely agree that
I after last year, I cannot look at them and be like, yeah, they're gonna be.
So
a
in my
contender.
simulation, which like I said, that doesn't mean too much for me. They had finished at 12-5, which does not make sense to me. The one that I did off the top of my head, I had them at 10-7. That sounds
That makes a
more
lot of sense.
realistic.
I think they could finish 10-7 and finish third in the division.
I mean, I agree with that. I think the Bengals will be better than the Steelers. I had the Steelers at 9-8.
Shocker.
Not to fit the joke, but that's what I had them at. And then Ravens. Ravens win the division, I think.
I think this is the best Ravens team.
What'd you have their record at?
I'd say 13-4.
I'm at 12-5, and that's okay.
I think this is the best Ravens team in the Lamar Jackson era.
I agree with that. That defense is stacked.
The defense and there's offensive weapons. I mean, our third string was last year was Aguilar. Our wide receiver 3. Now it's D-Hop.
Yeah, I agree. This is the best Ravens team. Not too much to say about the Ravens. And the Steelers, I mean, you got anything to say about them?
I really don't like.
A decent team. I mean,
I don't like AR.
Rodgers. I think Rodgers will be better than Fields was, but I don't know if it wins you more games.
I don't.
Or Fields and Russ.
I disagree just because watching their play, I only watched Steelers when they played the Ravens. Their offense, it's very quick, short passes, but it also relies on the QB moving just a tad, and you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, but you also place Pickens with Metcalf, and it's the same type of mold.
But then you're replacing. That's it. That's all you did.
Yeah, but no, that's what I mean.
And
Metcalf.
I don't think Johnny Smith is that much better than Freiermuth. I think it's kind of
I think Johnny Smith's a bit overrated, but I don't
agree.
like Freiermuth either.
I don't like either of them.
Yeah, I never thought Freiermuth was good.
I think Johnny Smith excelled in Miami because it was Miami.
Yeah, very weird offense to take anything away from him.
I like the defense is so weird. I do not know how to feel about them getting rid of Fitzpatrick for Ramsey.
I actually like it.
I like Ramsey on their team, but I also liked Fitzpatrick on their team. Because now you have Deshaun Elliott back there, and as a former Deshaun Elliott watcher, you don't want that.
I don't know. I heard Jalen Ramsey might be starting at safety.
Oh, brother.
But, no, I mean, Watt will have a full healthy year. The defense will be fine. It'll be good.
As per usual.
Yeah, it's the Steelers. Cam Hayward, he's old now, but still.
Doesn't he want a new contract?
Yeah. I don't think he'll hold out, but...
Now Desmond Watson got released. Because QB got sacked yesterday.
Huh? Oh.
He just got released.
Heartbreaker.
Lose some weight there, buddy.
Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about this division. Although, I mean, I think the Ravens run away with it. And I think the Bengals finish second. And I could see the Steelers make the playoffs at 9-8.
AFC East.
This one, I mean, we all agree the Bills are winning, right?
Yes.
I had them at 13-4,
Probably around there.
and that would.
I'm
Yeah,
interested to see
that's
what
the
you
end of
have
the
the
AFC.
next to them.
Yeah, I had them at 13-4. That'd put them at the number one seed in the AFC. With based off the simulation, 4 teams at 12-5 and 2 at 11-6. That seems like a little
It's a
much.
great AFC
But
then.
yeah. But I'd say right now, them or the Ravens are definitely the favorites to win the AFC. I'd say above the Chiefs. Yeah.
So which one of those will be playing the Chiefs in the AFC Championship?
The Broncos. Well, based on this, it'd be based on the simulation. It'd be Ravens, Texans, Broncos, Chiefs, Bengals, Jags. Are we gonna talk about playoffs or not?
No.
No.
We
do
can
that.
say like who we think will win. Or no.
I guess I'm just trying to figure out if. Yeah, I'd say that's my playoff teams there.
My playoff teams are
So
probably
the only one that we'd probably disagree on is you'd have the Steelers in over the Jags off of this. Don't look at the seeding, just teams. Steelers over Jags.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
What about this division? I mean, we can talk about the Bills. Bills, I mean, there's not much to say.
I had every other team below 500.
What's the next 3 in a row?
They all have the same record,
Of what?
8-9.
I have
Actually, I had the Jets at 7-10.
So you have Jets at last?
Yeah.
I have it Patriots, Jets, Dolphins.
I mean, I can easily see that.
I think the Patriots are gonna surprise some people.
See, okay, so
But
off the
I
top
think-
of my head, I had the Patriots at 8-9, and then in the simulation they finished at 4-13.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to be 4-13, but now after looking at that, 8-9 might be a little hefty. But and the Jets finished at 5-12.
I like Fields. I like Fields more than you like Fields, so I think he could do pretty well there.
Yeah, honestly, it's not even too much about Fields. It's other than Garrett Wilson, what do they really have there?
Brees.
No, the running backs are
Lazard.
nice, but and the
Malachi
defense has
Corley.
question marks. Yeah, let me go take a look at their depth chart. I know who they have. I'm just interested to see who they have it lined up at. I do like their tight end, the rookie Mason Taylor. Yeah, this says Garrett Wilson, Josh Reynolds, and Alan Lazar as their 3 starting receivers. That's. You think that's better than what Fields had last year in Pittsburgh?
Yes. I think Garrett Wilson is better than the Steelers.
Then Pickens, I agree. Obviously, I agree.
And I think that right there, you win. I think Alan Lazard is better than Calvin Austin.
Yeah,
And I think that's-
it's a better wide receiver room. I don't know.
And I think with like
And the defense also doesn't have too much that excites me either.
Sauce,
I mean, Sauce is fine.
McDonald. Who else do they have?
Brandon Stevens starting.
Oh Lord,
Andres,
Jamal Adams. Didn't they bring him back? Or was he? Where did he go? The Raiders.
Yeah, he's on the Raiders, I think. Yeah, they have Quinn Williams.
Oh yeah, Quinnen and
McDonald.
Quincy.
Those are good players.
They have 2 good linebackers, Sherwood and Williams.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't think this roster is that great around Fields. The running backs are nice though. And I mean, the O-line is good too. So, I mean, if you have a running QB, good running back core.
No, who knows?
I mean, yeah.
And they have a new QB, new head coach.
I am kind of
Aaron Glenn.
interested with the Dolphins at last.
I mean,
You mean last at like 8-9, or did you have
7 and 10.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't. I
Yeah. I don't know. Tua might be healthy.
Tua might play 12 games. He might play 5. He might play 17.
Yeah, that's really the question mark there because I don't think Tua's a top 10 QB or anything.
When he's healthy, though, the offense is
But
electric.
he fits their offense and that they need him there. I don't think anybody else can do it. Well, some people can.
I think a lot of people could do what he does.
Yeah, just nobody they have, or honestly, no backup QB in the league.
There you go.
So I mean, if you have Tua, you'll win some games. If you don't, I don't think you will. But
I did not know you guys picked the Broncos picked up what's his name from Texas, Sam Ellinger.
oh yeah, he
I didn't know he
played
played.
great. The other
He had a
day.
heck of a play.
All right, so that's the AFC.
Yep.
So, like I said earlier, this had the Bills at the 1 seed. I could see it being Bills or Ravens. I mean, and I'll throw the Chiefs in there too. I don't think the Texans or the Jags compete with them for that. And then I had, yeah, Bills, Ravens, Chiefs, Jags, Texans, Broncos, Bengals.
No, I just replaced the Jags with the Steelers.
So you think Bengals make it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the teams that missed barely were, I mean, really just the Steelers is the only, and the Steelers and the Chargers. Those would be your two teams from last year that didn't make it this year. Yeah, I'm not very high on the Chargers.
I'm not either.
I don't think the way their coaching staff wants to play, they're capable of playing. All right, NFC.
You want to talk about award predictions, and then we can go to the NFC?
Yeah, we can do
Split the difference.
Uh,
MVP, I have Joe Burrow. I'm not going to say anything, but I've seen, like, last year, Dan Orlowski, he pushed Josh Allen from the beginning. I've seen that happen with Burrow, so I think it's Burrow's year.
I mean,
I think that's what the media is going to push. If he plays well,
which he played well last year. It's just you can't put an MVP.
They didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, right.
But I think, like,
I'm not saying he deserved MVP last year if they would have made the playoffs, but
he had one of the best seasons.
right. So if this team makes the playoffs,
I think he's the MVP. I think they'll give it to him.
because
Rookies of the year, I
didn't
think
really have a pick for MVP. I said Burrow, Lamar, Allen.
one of the big three.
Yeah,
Or
and
big
two
four.
dark horses. I had Dak and Baker.
Dak could be up there. I think I'll keep that. I'll keep my other person for a little bit because it's kind of a dark horse. But
Maybe?
no,
Was it a QB?
yeah,
Daniels?
no, right division. No, wrong division. Team was in the playoffs last year.
Goff?
No, right division.
Love?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But offensive rookie of the year, I think Cam Ward will take it. In my opinion, if it's a good QB, the good QB will win it.
Yeah, I had Ward, Genty, Henderson, somewhat of a dark horse.
Hampton could do it if he gets enough workload.
Yeah, I just don't know if he will once Najee's figures whatever he's got. I don't. Is Najee out for?
Who knows? We have no idea.
I mean, he's listed on here as a first in the depth chart,
That don't mean anything.
and I mean the injured guys are out of this. The for sure injured guys. So no, I'm not saying it means anything. He's above Hampton, but like Najee's not confirmed out for any amount of time right now.
Yeah.
And
I think
T Mac. T Mac's
oh,
probably my favorite.
he's up there, too.
Offensive rookie of the year. Defensive rookie of the year. I mean,
Abdul,
I mean, that one's a hard one to predict, but Abdul's the betting favorite. And
Jalen Walker is up
my
there.
favorite, yeah. Any edge rusher who goes off, really. I mean, DBs
Don't
rarely
usually
win
win
it.
it.
Any awards, hard for them to win that one.
Defensive player of the year. I think it's one of the big three. I think they'll go back to edge rusher here.
I mean,
Watt, Garrett, Crosby.
yeah, I like Crosby this year. Watt's all right.
Has Crosby gotten one?
No.
Then Crosby's going to win it.
And I mean, I think Surtain could win it again if he has another season like he did last year. Just proves that they're willing to give it to him, which that was the only question mark about it.
Marcus Smart.
Surtain getting one.
Offensive player of the year.
Jamar.
Jamar, Jay Jettas.
Saquon, maybe.
I don't.
I'm not too high on Saquon, but yeah, Jamar, Justin Jefferson.
Who's the sleeper running back that's just going to go? Bijan.
I'm not.
I'm really worried for Gibbs.
No, I'm not. Why?
New offense. I'm not saying he's not going to be like elite again, but like you could see a drop off with him.
Because of the scheme.
The scheme change, and we don't know how that's going to
But
go.
it could also result in him getting more workload just straight
could
up out
be.
of the backfield. So yeah, you never know with those things.
Or just less David Montgomery. Anything.
Right. But yeah, I'm definitely interested to watch the Lions this year. I mean, they'll be a good team, but will they win 14, 15
No.
games last year?
15, I think.
Yeah, they're not winning that this year. So yeah, the only teams they lost to were you guys and
We didn't play them last year.
for real.
I think they lost to the Chiefs
Yeah, they did.
and the Vikings.
Sounds right. Any other awards? Coach of the year.
If the Bills are in the 1 seed, give it to McDermott.
Okay, they lost to Tampa last year and Buffalo. Oh,
Oh, I forgot the Buffalo game.
yeah, that Buffalo game was a heater, 48-42.
And it was like a late lat, like
Goff had 500 yards.
yeah, that was like crazy.
Amon-Ra had 200 yards.
And that was like early December, right, or mid December?
Yeah, mid-December.
I remember that game.
Jesus Christ, Goff put up some numbers last year.
Yeah,
494, 315. The 494 is absurd. And to lose
what game was that?
the Buffalo game.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, they did.
I want to see what Josh Allen did. Jesus, that's a shootout. Did we miss anything? Awards?
Not that I can think, like nothing major.
I think if the Broncos approve Peyton, will have a shot at it. I think the league likes him. All right, you could start on a division. I'm just interested in seeing.
NFC East, I have the Eagles winning it, and then the Cowboys, Commanders, and Giants. I think the Commanders take a little bit of a step back this year.
I agree with that.
I think last year it was a
Nothing
perfect storm.
Yeah. They had a lot of games go their way. That
A lot of close games that they won.
it's just hard to repeat that.
Cowboys had a bunch of injuries, so that's 2 wins in the division that you were able to not worry about as much. And I think Jaden. I'm not saying Jaden Daniels is gonna have a bad year,
No,
but I also think he's going to be maybe like a CJ Stroud-esque kind of season, where everyone's expecting such a great year from him that maybe he doesn't have the best of years, or he does exactly if he does exactly what he did last
I
year.
think the reason that happens though is not necessarily because the quarterback becomes worse or anything.
No.
It's just people
They put too
not
high of expectations.
figured it out. But I mean,
The sophomore slump. It's
when you have a full season's worth of tape, it's a lot easier to game plan.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering, Allen had 3. Jesus Christ, there was like damn near 900 yards of passing yards in that game. 362 from Allen. Who's Johnson?
what team?
Ty Johnson had 114 receiving yards in that game.
So he had one big catch.
He was the leading receiver for. That's absurd. Yeah, let me look at that. What division were you talking about?
NFC East.
I think that one's a competitive division. All 3 teams make the playoffs.
I agree.
Um,
I also do think the Cowboys could win the division. The Eagles have a little bit of a Super Bowl slump.
so on this, I had the Eagles at 12-5 in both the.
Simulation and prediction.
Actually, in the simulation, I might have 14-3. I don't think that happens. But off the top of my head, I had both the Commanders and the Cowboys at 10-7. But I mean, I think all 3 of them make the playoffs. Yeah, I don't know if there's too much to really say about that division. I think Dallas picking up Pickens is a very underrated move.
For nothing.
For nothing, I mean, literally nothing. The Broncos got more for Devon Bailey than the Steelers got for George Pickens.
I do think the run
Obviously,
game is a little bad.
Huh?
I do think the run game's going to hurt him.
Yeah,
Miles Sanders
I
and
don't know who's going to take over the backfield.
Who's the other guy?
Javonte Williams.
Javonte.
And they have the rookie Jaden Blue.
who's hurt.
Yeah, the run game isn't great, but I mean, it hasn't been for a while. But yeah, I like Ferguson. Obviously, Stevie's there, and I mean, when Dak's healthy, Dak produces wins, regular season wise.
The only worry is Micah.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll get a contract, but I think Micah plays.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't. Micah.
I'm going to assume he plays until he doesn't.
That's when I make these predictions, I'm assuming Micah plays, and Hendrickson for that matter.
Did you see the Hendrickson stuff today? They restarted negotiations. So in other words, he didn't want to do camp.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm assuming Mike and Hendrickson play because they had a lot of rule changes with holdouts where you lose a lot of money if you aren't there anymore. You can't get your they can waive your your fine for missing practice.
You can't do that anymore.
They used to be able to waive it. You can't do that anymore. So all the practices that Hendrickson, McLaurin, and Micah are missing, they have to pay no matter what.
Now Terry got his contract today.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that. What was it? 4 year, 96.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that's what he's worth. I think you kind of had to pay him.
I don't get.
Oh.
I don't get Brian Robinson. I don't get it.
They must really be high on that one kid.
The Corey Brisket Merritt.
It's just hard for me to because I mean he wasn't even crazy in college.
No, he wasn't. Then he didn't play his senior year because of eligibility issues.
I mean, I'll take a look at his college stats. Not. I mean,
Don't. They're bad. Don't look.
I didn't know he didn't play last year. I mean, that must have been why I never heard of him. Because there's a lot of guys that I have at least heard of, and I've never heard of this guy before.
I mean, they were so high on him. He didn't play the last game of preseason.
But yeah, and they still have Eckler.
And they have the other guy, Chris Rodriguez.
Yeah.
And Jeremy McNichols.
Which I think Brian Robinson is definitely the best guy there. Yeah, it's interesting. It's just hard for me to specifically fantasy hype because we see this with there's like one dude every year.
Last year,
Zamir White last year. I don't know the dude for every year, but Zamir White last year, look what he did. Nothing. So you went to New Mexico and Arizona, drafted in the 7th round. He only played in one. He only played in one game at Arizona last year.
Yeah, eligibility issues.
I mean, he had 106 yards on 13 carries. I mean, he looked like he was a dog at New Mexico, but I mean, take that for what it is. 18 touchdowns in one season, 1,200 yards on 200 attempts, basically. Yeah, that's that. But no, they're a decent team. I'm kind of talking myself out of them right now. I think I'm making a change. I think the Cowboys are going to be better than the Commanders, not just by a game or two. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm big on Ja'Cory Crosby Merritt.
I'm sure you are.
As a fantasy owner, send offers if you're listening. But
yeah, got to see it to believe it there. All right.
NFC.
We need to really talk about the Giants.
I'm okay.
NFC. No, I actually want to say something. I think the Giants are actually a decent team. They just have a ruthless schedule.
If they have 4 wins by the end of November, do they just start dark?
Yeah, I think so.
What's the cutoff?
Wins? Or
position, wins, whatever.
Well, I think there's a pretty good chance they start like 0-8. Even then, I think they could finish it with 5 wins or whatever that. I mean, so I guess I think Daboll is going to start whoever thinks he has the best chance at winning with because he's fighting for his job, which I don't know if I agree with. But I mean, here, listen to this schedule: Washington, Dallas, Kansas City, L.A., New Orleans. There's a win there, so that puts them at 1-4. Philly, Denver, Philly, San Fran. That's their first 9 games. So through their first 9 games, I don't see any way they realistically win any of these games other than maybe the Chargers and obviously the Saints. So 1-8. Oh my God. Then it goes Chicago, Green Bay, Detroit, New England, Washington again, Minnesota, Las Vegas, Dallas. That's absurd. I mean, how many of these teams were in the playoffs last year? They play 5 games next season against teams that weren't in the playoffs.
Saints.
Well, I'm not sorry. I'm not including the Cowboys, but that's because of injuries.
But then they're like the Niners.
Yeah, and I mean the Niners. It's the Saints, the Raiders,
The
and
Niners.
the Bears,
Jeez.
the Niners, and that So if you take off the Cowboys injuries, and I mean you could even say the San Fran would have made it without injuries too. We're getting too much into that, but yeah, that's just a ruthless schedule and I think their roster is decent. If they had a mid-level schedule, I'd put them at 7-10, 8-9, and I think Dable keeps his job there. But I think Dable should keep his job no matter what.
I mean, he's a good coach.
But
He's been put in a horrible situation
Yeah.
every year.
Dart looked great in preseason. They named Russ a starter. I don't think they go to Winston at all. I think if Russ gets benched, you go to Dart.
I agree.
Winston's just there
Unless Russ gets hurt like week 1, week 2.
Yeah. Like Winston's just there for injury.
Winston's there for chemistry.
Yeah. Yeah. Tough situation there. So I had him at 5-12, 4-13. I'll go with the 4-13. All right. I'm interested how you have the West pan out.
I have it 49ers, Rams, Cardinals, Seahawks.
Okay, I kind of figured you'd have the Cardinals below the Seahawks. I had Rams, Niners, Cardinals, Seahawks.
So we just have the top 2 flipped.
What did you have? If you had to take a guess, Seahawks record?
8-9.
I had them at 6-11. I'm not too.
I don't like Darnold, so
I don't actually hate Darnold. I just think that wide receiver room is. I mean, Cup. I like Cup.
Cup, Smith, Bobo.
Not high on Smith. I don't like the running back situation. What?
I threw Bobo in there. He didn't notice.
No, I noticed, but I mean, he's gonna have to play, isn't he?
Oh,
Well, he'll get reps. Who's their third string wide receiver?
they have somebody.
I know who it is. I just can't think of it. Cup, JSN. They got rid of Lockett. I got it. Oh, Torrey Horton, rookie. Hobo will play. Might be wide receiver 3.
Might
That's
have to
why I didn't
pick
say
him back
anything.
up.
That's why I didn't say anything. But no, I like Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet. I just don't like the situation. And the O-line isn't great.
Oh, they have MVS.
I'll take Bobo.
I agree. They have AJ Barner and Arroyo.
Yeah, tight end, terrible.
They have DeMarcus Lawrence.
Beat DeMarcus Lawrence?
Yeah, from the Cowboys.
Didn't know that. What?
I knew that, but I didn't remember.
Well, he's terrible. He was on the Broncos for a few weeks, I think. Or no, I'm thinking of Gregory. Never mind.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
I don't like this. DBs don't like him.
You don't like Kobe? You don't. I know you don't like Reek.
No.
Oh, they have PP Williams. He's good.
Defensive line isn't great.
Their punter's good.
Hey,
They
he,
have
might, he might be getting a lot of work.
Jake Bubba was listed as 4th on punt return duties.
Yeah, he'll get some playing time somewhere.
I might have to pick him up.
I'll leave that to you.
He's a gritty guy. He does his job. They have Steven Sims. Watch out for him this year.
Okay.
He was on the field for the Ravens game tying drive that was dropped.
Should have threw to him.
Should have thrown to Likely. Or Anthony Miller.
All right.
What's the plan with Milrow?
Huh?
What's the plan with Milrow?
I don't think he'll start a game. I mean,
Ever?
not this year. I mean, you gave Darnold.
When they take him second?
I didn't understand that. I mean, I like Milroe in the second round, but I mean, you gave
Oh, they drafted him in the third.
third.
Same difference.
What they gave Darnold over $30 million a year, didn't they?
For what, 3, 4?
I don't. I think there's a guarantee that they can get out after 2 years. It's a 3-year, $100 million contract. You don't sign a guy to that, and then you're playing to play the third round pick. I didn't like them signing Darnold. I think they probably should have just went into a rebuild year, or I mean, kept Geno around. If you wanted Darnold, I just would have kept Geno. But Geno wanted out, didn't he?
I guess. And I guess the head coach wanted to pick his own. McDonald wanted to.
Yeah.
Which I don't get it there, Mike.
I think Darnold is better than Geno, but
Just start
I
Milroe.
don't get it. I don't think Milroe's a starter. I'd agree with you. Start Milroe if they didn't just
Sign $100 million.
free agent QB with this team. I didn't necessarily understand the Cup signing either. They don't have a direction here.
The Cup signing is he's from Seattle.
I get what Cup wanted to be there, but who cares? I just don't, this team doesn't have a direction in my opinion.
Well, if you don't sign Cup, what do? You have
That's what I said.
Ricky White trotting out there to run routes for you.
Reset year. I didn't understand the DK trade really, and that's going back to the beginning. I don't understand why if you're going to do all this, you just didn't keep DK and Geno.
I agree. You weren't bad, like you weren't good, but you weren't bad.
They replaced guys and they got worse, but they're still going to be somewhat competitive. I don't like that.
You're doing a worse Steelers.
Yeah, I think Darnold's better than Geno, but Cup is nowhere near what DK is at this point in their careers.
You want to join a 32-man?
Sure, Matt. When's the draft?
I don't know.
Can't be Saturday. I got about 3 drafts Saturday, all at the same time too.
You're cooked.
No, I'll join a 32 man.
I just sent you. That was right there.
All right.
Did we talk about?
All we got left.
We have the South and the North.
Okay, we haven't talked about the North yet.
Let's talk about the North. I have Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
Say that again.
Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
Packers. Okay, I'm not high on the Packers at all.
I am.
I like Golden. I'm not a big fan of Love. I just don't think Love's anything special.
I'm high on the Packers because I'm not high on the Lions.
I mean, I had the Lions. They're still winning the division, in my opinion. They're at 11-6. That'd put them at the worst record. That'd put them at the 4 seed. Well, yeah.
Shout out QB.
Realistically, the 5th seed. I mean, buys obviously. I don't know what to think about the Lions. I just gotta see. I mean, how many teams lose their offensive and defensive coordinator? Both play callers, by the way, in the same offseason. Not many. Now, I still believe in their players. I don't think their players are a product of the scheme. I like Gibbs. I like Amon-Ra. I think what they did with their players definitely enhanced them, but Amon-Ra is an elite receiver.
Does Laporta bounce back this year?
Yeah,
Is he an elite tight end again? Or is that just
I don't know. What do you consider elite tight end?
what he was his first year?
Top
4?
I mean, who else is there? Bowers.
Kittle.
I'll take Kittle over. I don't know. Tight end's just weird because you can be top 5 and I wouldn't consider you elite.
I mean, like, for Andrews is up there and he's not elite.
Yeah. I'll take Laporta over Andrews this year.
This year or last year? I'll take him. I'll take Andrews.
Andrews wasn't great last year.
Yes,
I mean, he was decent.
He was the best tight end other than Bowers after week 6.
Oh, we're forgetting about McBride.
Oh, yeah.
I just put up a tight end ranking just to see the guys. So ESPN has Laporta at 4.
Who's Kittle?
Bowers, McBride, Kittle. Then
Where's Andrews at?
Laporta. Andrews. Okay, this list has Kelsey at 5. I don't like this list.
Where's Andrews at all?
Andrews is at, what would that be, 9?
Recency bias. Who's ahead of him?
Kelsey, Hawkinson, and Ingram.
Ingram? Okay.
I think Ingram.
Ingram's good, but Andrews is better.
I agree with that, but Hawkinson is up being this high. Well, first of all, Kelsey being this high at 5
After
is
last
absurd.
year,
Yeah, I hate this list. This list is terrible.
who made it?
ESPN.
That
Wow. All I wanted to see was the guys. I'm not trying to look at ranked tight ends right now, but let me look at another one. Dude, are we just sleeping on Hawkinson?
Hawkinson was elite before he tore his ACL.
Wasn't that 2 years ago?
Yeah, but he played like half the year last year.
I mean, this list is better. It has Kelsey at 9.
I like that.
This list also has Ingram above Andrews. I don't know if I agree with that. I do think Ingram is underrated.
I do too, but I think he's not as good as Andrews.
No. Yeah, maybe we're just sleeping on Hawkinson because he would not be anywhere near my top 5.
Who's number? Is it top 32 or top 10?
32.
Who's 32?
30.
Well, I like Hawks.
Number. Yeah, I don't know. So, are you taking Hawkinson or Andrews this season? Sorry, not Hawkinson, Laporta or Andrews this season. I think Laporta will just be back into what because it's a more. I think it'll be a more
Regular
traditional offense.
So I'll take Laporta.
Yeah, I agree. I like Njoku too. Free him. I don't know where you trade him to, but I feel like every team has a decent tight end.
Panthers need a tight end.
They got their guy at 27.
Jatavion Sanders?
Yeah.
That's not who it is it?
I think so.
No,
They got the other guy. They have 2 that are
Tommy Tremble.
mid. Yeah, interesting. Loveland.
Oh, it is Jatavion Sanders.
Loveland and Warren at 11 and 12.
Oh.
Like Tucker Kraft, I'm taking Tucker Kraft over Travis Kelce right now.
Yeah.
And this list has Kelce at 9 and Kraft at 10. This has Johnny Smith at 22. I think that's fine.
All right, let's go through this last one.
Yep.
Bucks, Panthers, Falcons, Saints.
Bucks, Panthers, Falcons. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think the Panthers are better than the Falcons by a game or 2. I'm not high on the Falcons, really. Maybe it's because I haven't seen Penix much, but... Dude, Palmer was drafted in a league the other day, and I'm pretty sure it's a full PPR. He was talking about 6 points for touchdown. And he was saying how important a QB is.
6 points for a touch, like a passing touchdown?
Well, you're saying receiving touchdown, which I would assume means passing touchdown too.
We have 6-point receiving touchdowns.
And passing, right? No? How much are passing?
It's like 4.
No, I was just trying to explain to him. Well, and it wasn't even him. He had to take a QB early because everybody else did because they thought that. I had to explain to him that QBs in our league put up like 30 points, but a lot of QBs do.
Mm-hmm.
So it all equals out to be about the same just because they're putting up 30.
The elite guys put up 37.
Right.
Speaking of fantasy, I know we're still doing this. I was looking at scoring. I think we should update a few things before the season.
What?
Team defense. Like a 4th down stop should be the same thing as a turnover. Because that's a turnover. We could also put like 3 and out as something because that's...
I think if we add some, we need to take away some.
There's like nothing though. The only points you can get are like forced fumble. And then like if you score and you shut out.
We can look at that in a minute.
Yeah.
Are we done?
Yeah.
I don't have too much to say about the NFC South. Bucks win it. Obviously, Saints are at the bottom.
That's about it.
Yeah. Not too impressed with the Falcons. You want to talk about college for a few minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Some of the games next week. We can talk about.
No, let's just talk about what happened last week. KU wins. Big win. Open the stadium up.
Yeah, but I mean that's expected. No.
I mean it's expected, but Fresno State's a G5 school. We didn't expect to blow them out.
Right. No, I thought KU looked all right.
Even 2 years ago, that's a close game. K-State, Iowa State was a good game. Great way to open the season.
Yeah. Well, do you want me to get into that?
No.
There's not too much to say other than I was kind of excited about the London game about a week before it, and as time went on, I really wasn't too impressed with us playing in London.
You mean Ireland?
Sorry, Ireland, where the fuck we played. Don't recommend it.
You didn't give up a home game?
Yes. Yeah, we gave up a home game in a year where, I mean, we're competitive every year, but I mean, I'm not saying we're out of it now, but a real shot at the Big 12 this year, and we give up a home game to go play overseas.
For money.
Well, I mean, I think it's a fan engagement thing, but yes, we did get paid for it. I mean, you can't control the weather, but that field was terrible. Both teams playing on the same field. I'm not saying that the reason we lost is because it was in London, but I'm even like even before the game, I'm just seeing a whole bunch of people like, why are we opening up the college football season in a different country? It is what
you
it
guys
is.
could be the next Florida State.
I thought it was a good game. I just think I don't know. There's not too much to say about the game. Iowa State's a good team. We're a good team. I think we might have got a little bit out coached, but I mean, this after the first play of the game, I lost a lot of confidence. I mean,
First drive or first play?
first
With the
offensive
fumble.
play,
Oh.
the fumble. I mean, you lose your starting running back before your first play at the line of scrimmage.
How long's he out for?
It sounds like he'll probably be back this week.
Oh. Who's the most underrated team in the NFL this year?
Underrated team. The Jags, based on what I said. I don't know. Is the media high on the Bengals? They are. Or are they high on Burrow or the Bengals?
Both. They don't care about the defense.
But yeah, you what do you think of the K-State Iowa State game?
I couldn't watch it.
Oh, for real?
I mean, I was in Manhattan, but I couldn't watch it.
Oh. No, I had a few other things to say about it. But yeah, give it up a home game. Definitely an interesting choice. But I thought I seen that. Go to his
I love Cyclone Larry.
go to his time post. Go to the one where he drew out the field. There's a line across the field. That was my problem with the game. That we were playing on a field where you can't see the hash marks, and I'm 99% sure that's first down.
Looks
No, it was a first down.
doesn't look like. Look at the line. Looks. There's about.
Yeah, look at Larry's line.
That's the line. That's the line to gain right there.
Larry's line. How many deep do you think he was when he made that?
Judging from the fact that it was 10:30 in the morning, hopefully not.
It's Larry. But yeah, the field was atrocious to play on. I thought K-State's front seven was pretty good first half.
Did Lincoln play?
Lincoln did not make the trip to Ireland.
Why?
He's hurt.
Shocker.
Saw KU fans were saying he's going to go to Oregon. Yeah, look. Went
What?
viral.
But,
Let me see how mine's
yeah,
doing.
but Delilah responded.
Oh, I seen that. I wanted to say something, but he had already responded. You got any picks for next week's games?
Texas, Iowa. Give me Texas.
Texas, Ohio State. I'll take Ohio State. There's not much to go on there.
How about K-State, North Dakota?
I'll take K-State by 30.
Give me North Dakota by 115.
The line's 30.5. I was actually interested with Iowa State's line. They're only favored
Who
by
are they
like
playing?
14. South Dakota. LJ.
Oh yeah,
I mean, South Dakota's better than North Dakota, but
let's get LJ on the pod.
I don't know.
Why? I'll get Nathan on the pod.
What would Nathan offer to this pod?
He's on the team.
Okay, but
Guest appearance, Nathan Davis. I'll text him right now.
Schrader's a D1 athlete.
I'll invite him. Too bad he's in Baltimore.
New Haven, that.
Do you want to be a guest on the pod?
Yeah, Texas, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Miami.
Notre Dame.
We'll take Miami.
Carson Beck. Give me Notre Dame.
Carson Beck is a elite quarterback. And Notre Dame has a nobody at quarterback.
You see, Riley Leonard was mocking AR.
Good. That's culture. What other big game is there? There's one more. LSU, Clemson. I want to take LSU, but I got to take Clemson.
LSU has lost like 4 straight openers, season openers.
Yeah, but they're all against the. I mean, LSU knows how to schedule. Make a schedule. I'll tell you that. I'll take Clemson. Clemson's defense is elite.
I'm on Arkansas Twitter now.
Dude, I'm on KU Twitter now. All my feed is KU on the burner. Okay, you can end it.
And go follow our burners. It's Ben Brown. That's our burner.
2.4K.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to this episode. We'll be back next week to do power rankings and to do. No, we'll talk. Week 1 is the week after, right? No, it's next week.
Yeah, we can do predictions.
We'll do predictions for next week.
Power rankings.
Is it really next week?
Yeah, next Thursday.
Yeah.
4th.
So yeah, we'll do predictions for next week. Yeah, we'll see you guys then, and thank you guys for listening.